Before we jump into today's action, I wanted to share some photos with you guys that I took while at the bike park. The trails were incredible. The top section had the most beautiful views with some amazing wall rides. The mountains in the background of San Martino are absolutely gorgeous. Could not get enough of it. Then as we worked our way down the trail, it gets super rooty and gnarly. So in this top section, once we start riding, just take in all the scenery, enjoy the views, and be ready for the full-on gnar by the time we get about midway down. Definitely stay tuned. It's well worth the wait. I was crushing it through the root gardens, felt really confident. I'm feeling good with my riding right now, getting pretty excited for EWS. What's going on, guys? Today we're riding at San Martino Bike Park. I've had a lot of people asking me lately, when is the race in Vermont? The race is on August 30th. I'm hoping to have my GoPro along for the ride, and I'm also hoping to get some photos and get some other content for you guys that I can put out on Instagram and Facebook and everything else. And of course, I'll have YouTube videos about it as well. So anyways, that's enough of me talking. Let's go drop into the trail and have some fun. Just look at this place. It's so incredibly beautiful. I love San Martino so much. From when we were skiing here, now biking here. It's freaking awesome. I'm seriously so excited to be here. Turns out the trail that they have is amazing. Can't stress it enough though. Like, so the trail that we just watched, that is the only trail that they have. As you saw 3/4 of the way down or so, it splits and has 2 different sections that you can take. But like, that's it. There isn't anything else here. It's just those, but the trail is amazing. It is certainly worth the trip. You will have so much fun riding. When we first got here and we dropped in on the trail, Amy and I both were kind of like, oh boy, like this trail's tough. Like, it's no joke, and it's gonna beat us up throughout the day. There's no doubt about that. Well, it turns out after you learn the lines and kind of figure out exactly where you want to be, it becomes a lot smoother, easier to manage. Well, that being said, it's never really smooth. There's a ton of deep holes in between all the roots and everything else while you're making your way down. A ton of like G-outs and just huge impacts that you got to kind of absorb with your body and bike. But it's so much fun. And when you learn all the lines, as you can see, I picked it up and I knew exactly where I was going and I was cruising. I was having so much fun. My friend was riding here not too long ago, Nico, who we've been snowboarding with on a couple videos in the channel, and he told me that he was doing a top to bottom run and he recorded it on Strava. He was feeling super fast and having fun and everything, and he told me that he wanted me to do a top to bottom run. I also figured it'd be really good practice for EWS, and I was pretty happy with the results. I ended up getting a top 10, landed in the 8th position. Pretty happy about that. But this is definitely a park where you could easily justify the need for a downhill bike, especially when you're trying to go fast. And I could see if you're riding enduro bikes here really hard all the time, oh, it would be super hard on your bike. So you'd constantly be having to maintain it and service it, especially with your suspension and everything, getting that in order. Speaking of maintenance, I keep running into this problem where my chain keeps popping off. So I had ordered a new chain. However, I'm still not too confident that's going to do the trick. And thinking about all the time and effort and energy that I'm putting in to go to Zermatt to race EWS and the money and everything else, like I was thinking I'm just going to have to probably do pretty much a whole new drivetrain, definitely get a new derailleur, probably get a new chain ring, make sure I'm good to go, because I do not want to get to Zermatt and have all sorts of issues with my chain hopping off and everything. In the last week and a half or so alone, including when I did the Crivapette Enduro, like it's probably happened 6 times, maybe 7. And so there's definitely an issue going on. I don't know if it's the clutch and the derailleur or just everything kind of being worn out. Yeah, it's probably time. Just gonna go through, replace pretty much everything, so get that taken care of. But anyways, that's gonna be it for San Martino. Hope you really enjoyed it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and tell me where to ride next.